And black people be trying to get creative with names too. They be like, I don't know, like Jabir and Don Cleakin and what's it? They'll be like trying to put twist on shit. Michaelonius, Darylingi or Darylin Johnson.
My name's DeLon Sparrow.
Dale Emmanuel Wilson has a big mouth. He likes to chat and pretend that he's so smart and so clever and that he has all these opportunities and all these things he can do to take down the people who make content with using his name or using his clips or using any kind of information about him. He really has a complete lack of understanding about how not only the world works, YouTube works, fair use works, all these things, he doesn't understand it. So I want to just make this video one last time, once and for all, in relation to Joon the King, because Joon made a video about Dale Wilson about a year and a half ago. It was a documentary that I watched and I thought it was really well made, and I'm going to link it in the description for you guys to go see, because it is really well made. It's really informative. It's not even antagonistic in any sense of the word. It's all facts, you know what I mean? And that's what I like to do. I like to spread as much factual information as I can, and Joon the King has done that in his documentary. But Dale, to this day, still wants to act big and bold and pretend that he has the ability to launch some kind of crusade against Joon for creating the content that he made and creating that documentary. So, I've talked about this before. I posted a video on this channel and then it was taken down, so I reposted it on the second channel, and I'm not sure if you guys know about the second channel, but I'll link it in the description for you guys to check out. Maybe you haven't seen all the videos on the second channel. But it was basically saying he can't sue me and he can't sue Joon the King. And the reason why I initially made that video was because I was saying, and I'll also put it in the clip so you guys understand, that we weren't defaming him, because the defamation laws are very specific about what, you know, equals defamation. Even Johnny Depp, who is clearly the victim in a domestic abuse situation, lost a court case. Johnny Depp, multi-millionaire, huge superstar, lost a court case about defamation when he was called a wife beater, even though he was being abused. So does Dale really think him, Dale Wilson, a cashier in California, is going to be able to win a court case? First of all, start the court case, let alone win it. This is ridiculous. So let's look at why I said, you know, the defamation means nothing, and then we'll come back to this. Defamation cases are so difficult to prove. And here's the thing, I'm a big boy. I don't care. I'm going to say it. I believe it is a fact that LowTierGod is a bitch. I think it's a fact that he's a terrible person. I think it's a fact that he has a toxic personality, and I don't care. I'm presenting these as facts because there's another aspect to this that he's gonna not understand, and we're gonna get to in a second. So the other portion of it that I'm talking about is this statement here. If the person who made the alleged defamatory statement was telling the truth, it is an absolute defense to an action for defamation. For example, if a person is spreading a rumor about another person and this rumor is true, there is no defamation. In cases involving matters of purely private concern, the burden of proving truth is on the defendant. A defendant does not have to show the literal truth of every word in an alleged defamatory statement. It is sufficient if the defendant proves true the substance of the charge. In cases involving public figures or matter of public concern, the burden is on the plaintiff to prove falsity. So that's where LowTierGod is fucked, because anyone you talk to, look at his behavior across his entire career as a content creator or YouTuber.
Dumbass clowns, you and your daddy could bend the fuck over while my whole stream virtually bust hot matrix sperm all over your motherfucking grills. Dumbass coons.
This nigga's a fucking gay lord, dude. This little gay ass nigga out of my chat.
Hating ass faggots? No, nigga, fuck the agates. These niggas are actual faggots with a capital F.
He ain't trans. He didn't fucking get his dick slit. He ain't got the balls for that. If you're a real tranny, a real transsexual, cross-dresser, whatever the fuck you want to call it, get your dick slipped.
Find a good price for these hats, and I'm gonna face this fucking crane motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck what that ugly ass slobbering half of a man is saying. I'm not gonna do anything to give that ugly worthless specimen anything to gain any type of notoriety to his pity name. No one gives a fuck about that slobbering ass motherfucker. So who gives a goddamn? If you want to talk shit, then you can get clowned like you're an actual full human being. So no, I don't give a fuck about some disgusting deformity.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
The things he says, he's constantly calling people the N-word, he's constantly calling people the F-word. He made fun of a disabled person. He screamed at his girlfriend on a live stream. He's threatened people about he's told people they should kill themselves because they don't serve any value. All these statements I'm saying that LowTierGod is a toxic person as a fact. LowTierGod is a bad person as a fact. In the court, if he wants to take me to court, LowTierGod. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna put this in front of the judge, and he's gonna be like, yeah, this can be considered a fact. Like this can be considered true because you've done all these things. So that's essentially it in a nutshell. To defame someone, you have to create statements that are patently false. And, you know, all the statements saying that Dale's a toxic piece of crap are not false. That he's an angry bastard, they're not false. And I would defend that in court. If he wants to launch a defamation case against me, that's perfectly fine. I will defend it in court and I will prove that he's a piece of crap and I'm going to win. It's that easy. But I want to get into the literal reason why he will never ever be able to sue Joon. So let's go ahead and take a look at the clip that came up recently where he was talking about Joon and how he's going to get all the money back for the video, which doesn't make sense because it's something wrong about that in two parts, but we'll look at that. But he's saying he's going to get all the money he made on that video. And just as an aside, isn't it amusing that Joon has more subscribers than Dale now? Joon is going to hit 100,000 subscribers before Dale because Joon makes interesting content, unlike Dale.
I don't bother none of these gay ass niggas. I live my life daily. And you got gay niggas on my dick 24 hours a day for no fucking reason. But then getting scared when the tables turn. Same shit with that pussy ass nigga Joon the King. That bitch ass nigga scared too. Don't worry, I'm gonna collect all that ad revenue you got off stealing from my shit. Best believe that. You're going to pay me, bitch ass nigga. Pussy.
With defamation, I'm going to put something on screen that is just 100% pure proof. I don't want to hear any Dale sexuals in the comments saying, no, he's gonna take down the video. Dale can do anything. He's super. No, he can't. Because look at this. Statute of limitations on defamation in the state of California. You have 1 year to file a defamation lawsuit in California, according to California Code of Civil Procedure Section 340C, and the clock begins to run on the date which the defamatory statement is first made. Dale had 1 year to get in contact with the lawyer to take down Joon's video or to sue for defamation. And when did Joon post that video? He posted it in June of 2019. So the time is up. The time is up. He literally, like, this isn't even me just saying it like, oh, you know, I'm taking the piss. He literally cannot take down the video. I mean, not take down the video. He literally cannot sue. He just can't. The statute of limitations is up. He doesn't understand law. He doesn't understand the legality of things. He thinks he can just say things and make them happen. You can't. Your time is up. The statute of limitations is up. Dale, you literally cannot sue Joon for defamation. You fucking idiot. Like, I don't understand how you don't get this. You dumb bitch. Is dumb bitch syndrome that powerful? And you know, is it that powerful? Is it that debilitating that you don't understand basic concepts like how the law works? Ridiculousness, mate. Now that's just the defamation lawsuit. So we've proven now that Dale Wilson literally cannot sue Joon for defamation because the statute of limitations is up for defamation. And a defamation suit would have been damn near impossible because everything that Joon put in that videos was just facts. He wasn't insulting him. He wasn't doing what I do. He wasn't doing what all the other trolls do. I insult Dale because I don't give a fuck, because Dale isn't going to sue me, because Dale can't afford to sue me, because Dale can barely afford to live. But let's move on on to the fair use aspect of it, because he really takes umbrage with fair use. He really thinks that fair use doesn't apply to him, and that no one should be able to utilize his content to make any other content because he's Dale Wilson and that's important somehow, or Mo Dalan Sparrow, or whatever the fuck he wants his name to be, LowTierGod, who plays S tiers in every single video game. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But with fair use, let's look at the statute of limitations for fair use per the Supreme Court. Copyright infringement, so fair use, aka copyright infringement. Copyright infringement has a 3-year statute of limitations, indicating that no civil action shall be maintained under the Act unless it is commenced within 3 years after the claim accrued. So he's saying that, so his next step would be to say, since, 3 years hasn't passed yet, that, he infringed on my copyright. But here's the beautiful thing. Joon made a documentary, and documentaries are extremely difficult when it comes to copyright laws because they fall perfectly under fair use, especially how Joon made it. He wasn't just taking his clips or taking his streams and just re-uploading them. Joon was adding his own commentary, all these other things. So let's look at the fair use laws for documentaries. Fair use allows documentary filmmakers to use copyrighted material without payment or require permission in certain situations. It acts as a defense against illegal claims of copyright infringement. It's important to note that this fair use is a defense against copyright infringement, meaning that though you are technically infringing on someone else's copyright by using their content in your work, you should not be held liable because of the fair use doctrine. Outlines the various situations in which you do not need to get the copyright owner's permission to use their material, including but not limited to quoting, criticism and commentary. So what I do, parody. So if you make a troll channel that's laughing at his stuff and you like parody it, you're safe. News reporting, research and scholarship, which is basically what Joon did. I mean, it was research and trying to, inform people. Non-profit educational uses and referencing historical events. And then follows here, fair use does not allow you to steal other people's work wholesale. Rather, fair use allows you to use existing copyrighted content in a way that provides new value to the original and to create something new overall. Show me the documentary on Dale's page about his own life and everything he's gone through and his rise and fall. Show me that on Dale's page. Because if you fucking can't, that means Joon's complete body of work, that whole video he made, falls perfectly under fair use laws, and he can't take him down there either. Come on, Dale. This was a 5-minute Google search. Do you know how easy this was for me to look out? It took me 5 minutes to find this information. Dale, I know you don't read. Okay, I know you like to pretend you read the dictionary as a child. That's why you use words incorrectly, right? I know you don't read. I know you don't own a bookshelf. I know you don't own a bed frame. I know sleeping at sea level is stress-inducing. I would be upset too, because if a car rolls past your house, you feel every single tire bouncing your head off the fucking floor. That's annoying. I would get a bed frame. Look, it's Christmas time, yeah? Ask someone for a bed frame. Your cucks will buy you one. You get donations. Why are you not buying a bed frame? Oh my God. Get a bookshelf. Barnes & Noble is open, right? Go get some books and then also read them. Is reading comprehension that bad of an issue for you? Is schooling a problem in Lancaster, California? I mean, you don't even have to go to school nowadays. You can just read. It's free. There's no restrictions on it. There are libraries, right? Libraries is the thing. Get a library card instead of sitting there for 6 hours on stream using words incorrectly. Get a library card and go grab a book. Look, mate, I would start with Dr. Seuss. One fish, two fish, red fish, red fish, Dale's a bitch. I mean, simple shit like that. It's just so dumb. This is so fucking stupid. I'm sick and tired of Dale trying to play this game where he thinks, oh yeah, I got it, man. Stop. You need to fucking stop. Come on, mate. You just need to stop. It's that fucking simple. No one believes you. No one's afraid of you. No one's intimidated by you. You know who's intimidated by you? The roaches on the floor, because they are thinking, right, hey, this is our domain. Why doesn't he have a bed frame? Oh, man. I need to sleep more. All right, fucking behave yourselves. And I just want to say a huge shout out to all my Vault Dweller channel members: Nastasia, MurderWolf23, Dale Chronicles, Blurp, Benny L. Hill Jr., Master Bayshun, which I didn't get until I read it out loud, and Yo It's Sal. Thanks so much.